Hello, collective. Welcome to my channel, Divine Nudges. How are you today? For those of you who are new to the channel itself is fairly new, so welcome. And thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out today. Collective, we're going to see what messages we get today for you. We have all the elements here: fire, water, air, and earth. So guess what? All signs. All signs collective reading. Let's see what's going on with us. It says here confusion, Neptune, and illusions. So collective, be careful that your mind is not playing tricks on you right now. For some of you, you may be feeling a little bit dreamy. You may be fantasizing. If so, have fun with that. Manifest your desires. It's always good to be playful. I'm not sure what's going on with the planet Neptune right now, but maybe some of you need to see what your Neptune placement is in your birth chart and see what the significance of that is for you at this time or any other time. Yeah, here we have rose-colored glasses. So is someone out there, someone watching this, not being realistic about something? Maybe not seeing the truth for what it is? There's some confusion somewhere, and it's stemming from illusions. Past, lack, suffering, and masculine. Oh, you know. Isn't that always the case? For some of you, there is a masculine that is suffering right now. In the past, this masculine did not really see the truth of the matter. There were a lot of illusions. You yourself could have been looking at a masculine with rose-colored glasses on and not seen the masculine for what they presented to you. You believed their words and not their actions. You believed your fantasy and not reality. So there may have been some suffering in the past, or some of you have really been thinking about the past recently. You're thinking about all of the red flags you ignored, all of the mistakes that were made, maybe even some regrets. Someone was driven by passion and chemistry. There was a lot of chemistry in this connection. This masculine energy could have been charming too. They could have really been putting it on, which really made you think that you had a stronger connection than you actually did. This masculine energy may have recognized that you had these rose-colored glasses on and used them as leverage. Cycles, change, completion. It is time to end these type of cycles. For some of you, this is masculine energy simply because this is a pattern and this is what you experience in a lot of your connections. So it says here, cycles are changing. They're coming to completion. So for those of you who are maybe suffering, maybe sad because you're reminiscing about the past, you're thinking about the past, this is a time of detoxification for you. And that's where really the suffering comes from. It comes from the release and the letting go. If you've ever done a detox, you may see that icky things come out. Maybe you feel sick before you feel better. That may be what you're experiencing right now. But here we have a butterfly, right? So some of you may be in the stage between the caterpillar and the butterfly, maybe getting ready to come out of your cocoon. Or maybe some of you recently have. Distance, retreat, or time out. Some of you are feeling like you need to take a time out from a certain situation. There may be some separation. Maybe some of you have already separated or detached. And in that separation, in that time out, as this card says here, distance, retreat, or time out, that space, for those of you who haven't taken it yet, this is for you as well. That space creates clarity from the illusions. The illusions are easy to maintain when you're in close proximity to this energy. But the more distance between you and this energy, the less of a stronghold those illusions have on you. And so the clouds start to clear, if you will. So space is needed for those of you who have not yet figured that out. Yeah. Change and courage. Some of you are trying to work up the courage to walk away from someone's control tactics. By the way, control could be very subtle. Control could be manipulation. Control could be someone saying and doing all the right things that make you stay. Someone who sees that maybe you're lonely, misunderstood, sad, depressed, kind-hearted. All of those things could be used to control you by someone who's really clever. And some of you, for those of you who have a kind and loving heart or who are in a situation because of love, out of love, the courage that you need to work up is the courage to know that there is nothing wrong with you. Sometimes people just do not have the ability to accept a high level divine love. Sometimes the universe separates people not because of you, but because they didn't deserve you. Some of you are looking for the courage to take the rose-colored glasses off. And the reason why you haven't yet is because you already know that without those illusions, without those rose-colored glasses, you really don't have a reason to stay. In other words, you're fueling the connection with all of the positivity that you walk around with. You have enough for the both of you. All right, collective. I'm going to pull some love oracle cards because it is clear to me that we are talking about a love story. We are talking about a love story. Who's listening? Whose love story is this? It says here, open your eyes. Take those rose-colored glasses off. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time, just so that you see I'm not making it up. These are divine nudges, baby. Open your eyes. Some of you are refusing to see the truth because you're intoxicated. You're intoxicated by this connection, by the chemistry. Sometimes that energy just feels good for those of you who are in a connection with the masculine energy, or for those of you who are in a connection with the feminine energy. Those energies can be so intoxicating. When they're out of balance in ourselves, they can be very intoxicating. Shoot, even when they're not out of balance. It says here, keep the door open. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones which open for you. So some of you are shoveling sand against the tide. Okay? It's as if you feel that you have to make this work, that you can't fail again. And so you're distracted. You're distracted by a connection that has already served its purpose, because see, a lot of times collective, when we're attracted to someone, when we're drawn to someone, when we're pulled to someone, it is because we have something that they need to teach us. There is something that they need to teach us. There may be something that we have that we need to teach them as well. And so that pull is pivotal. It's important. It is necessary to ensure that those two pieces snap together. What is difficult for us to understand as a society and humanity is, as lovers, is that when the purpose of a connection is served, it really is time to let go. Otherwise, we do not proceed past go. We do not rise up to the next level, because certain connections are there to meet us where we are, and they're also there to propel us to the next level, to unstuck us, because the most important relationship we have with ourselves. So for those of us who are lucky, will be in a connection that helps us love ourselves more. Sometimes it's done lovingly and in a healing way, but a lot of the times it's done the way our hard-headed selves need it to be done. which is through lessons. Which is through lessons. All right, let's see if there's anything else here for the viewers for whom these messages resonate. By the way, this is a collective reading, so if these messages are not resonating with you, I do wish that they were, but perhaps there are other readings that might resonate with you. However, don't give up on me, because we might connect on the next go around. They are the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. For some of you, these two swans are you looking in the mirror. You are the one. You are already the romantic partner that you seek. Think about it. You take care of yourself. You feed yourself. You clothe yourself. You heal yourself. You put yourself to bed every night. You wake yourself up every morning. And so, is the person that you're with now a reflection of the ways in which you show love for yourself? Because they should be. If you're feeling ill, they should want to nurse you back to health. If you're feeling sad, they should want to nurse you back to health, because they can feel your pain. So for some of you, this is how you'll know. Whether you realize it or not, you set a standard for your lovers through the love that you have for yourself. So if your lovers aren't making you feel loved, if your lovers trigger trauma and pain, and unhealed spaces within your soul, it is because they are meeting you at the level that you are at with your relationship with yourself. They are here to mirror that back to you and reflect that to you so that you can make the proper changes individually that will spill over to your relationships in the future, because the bar will be reset and people will have to meet you there. It says your engagement, your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. So for some of you, once you take these steps, once you ascend your self-love, you will find the partner that you seek, because the doors that you open will only be open for those energies, those self-cultivated energies. Some of you have already done this, right? Because it says your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. So for some of you, you've already gone through the motions. You've already gone through the detox. You've already reconnected with yourself, elevated yourself, become your own cheerleader and best friend. And this is going to allow you to experience the love that you've wanted to experience. It says here, be present. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is. Wherever you are, be all there. So you may have a love coming to you that's going to hit you when you least expect it. You're going to run into them when you least expect it. Don't worry about it. Don't overthink it. Don't think about it too hard. Because it's when you're most enjoying yourself, when you're most loving yourself, that someone is going to see that. That is the exact thing that someone is going to be drawn to. They're going to be drawn to the fact that you dance like no one is watching. They're going to be drawn to the fact that you could be in a room full of people who don't see you, but that doesn't stop you from shining. Who refuse to see you, but that doesn't stop you from shining. They're going to be drawn to your self-love, to your wholeness. What a special thing. It says here, reflection. I am now pulling from the Fortune Cookies Oracle deck. So the energy behind the messages may change, my loves. Reflection, it says friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. So yeah, for some of you, you are experiencing endings and beginnings, deaths and rebirths, renewal. Okay, so you're closing some doors or you're clearing some space to make room for more. It says your care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. Let's talk a little bit about guarding ourselves against deception. Because again, it is easiest for someone to deceive us when we are deceiving ourselves first. So for those of us who are lonely, who are sad, who are depressed, who could use a little pick me up, if you will, those may be the very ways in which someone will access you so that they can deceive you. So sometimes, and most times, we have to guard ourselves against ourselves. Do we let down our guards when we're having moments of weakness, of uncertainty, of frustration, of sadness, of depression, of loneliness, of sensual desireness. Do we let our guards down? Do we implement the proper vetting practices? Meaning, are we listening to our intuition, to our gut instinct? Are we behaving the way we would behave in our most sober, logical space? Care is always required. If after the vetting process, the person proves to be solid, proves to be, I'm going to say good, then all good. Nothing to be mad at. It's never, not a waste of time. But if the vetting process returns with the results come back unfavorably, definitely not a waste of time. What's the saying? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. I think I said that wrong, but close enough. Travel. Some of you are going to be traveling. Some of you may be communicating with someone who is long distance. It says here long distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. Yeah, some of you are going to be traveling for love or work. This is going to be a good thing. If it's work related, this is due to career advancement opportunities. I love this story. Health. An excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. So, this means you're going to want to look your best and feel your best as you're out there socializing, networking, and meeting new people. If you start a healthcare regimen now, when those times come, you're going to be at your best. What's going to be reflecting from you is confidence, a glow. People will be able to feel the healthiness in you. Okay. So some of you need to get out there and get moving. Some of you maybe have been stuck in the house. Maybe you haven't been motivated. Get it? Motivation, it can be hard to come by sometimes. That's when discipline is most needed. Okay. But it sounds like you will be getting up and out, this may be due to some changes, some life changes that result in you interacting with people more than you have been in a while. Um, Ooh, what is going on here? Some of you are going to meet a King of Cups with a very generous heart. What do I mean by that? Well, the King of Cups is already emotionally mature and available. But this King of Cups is going to feel unique and rare to you. The generosity of their love, their kindness, their consideration. This is going to be reciprocal. There's something that you do for this King of Cups. By the way, that's Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or any other sign, uh, masculine or feminine energy, of someone who's emotionally mature, healthy, loving, kind, considerate. This person is going to bring balance into your life. This person is going to be able to anticipate your needs and deliver on them. You're not going to have to ask. Yeah, so for those of you who have done the work to clear out a past energy and really develop and build on a relationship with yourselves, you done it. You did the thing. You did the trick. And your King of Cups is coming. And this person is going to treasure you, treasure you, treasure you, treasure you. Here's death. This may be a transformational relationship that has coming your way. That is coming your way. I did talk about death and rebirth earlier, renewal. I may be talking to a Scorpio here. Some of you may be involved with a Scorpio. And a Knight of Wands. This connection may be coming in soon. There may be a lot of chemistry, a lot of strong sexual attraction or attraction in general with this person. This is going to be the end of the F-boy era for some of you, okay? This King of Cups marks the end of the F-boy era. The partner who got what they needed from you, who drained your energy vampires, narcissists, toxic, um, you know, I'm getting the empath and the narcissist connection and relationship. This is the end of the F-boy era for some of you, for a lot of you, for those of you listening. Congratulations. I love this for you. I'm going to see really quickly. Yay. I found it. Collective, I have to end this reading soon. I hope this has been helpful for you. If it has, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Any interaction with the channel lets the YouTube algorithm know that you'd like to see and hear more from me. And I certainly would love to vibe with you more and deliver these messages of healing, empowerment, um, self-improvement, and betterment. So yeah, please comment below. Let me know. What do you think? How do you feel? What's going on with you? Helps me connect with you more too. All right, I'm going to pull one card for healing. What's the healing message? Look at this. You know, I hear tarot readers or readers say this on YouTube all the time. And so I got to say it too. Can't make this up. You saw me shuffling just now, right? I can't make it up. Inner work. Inner work. God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts toward the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage. Thus, I get stronger. Some of you are feeling stronger. That inner work has left you feeling healed, whole, healthy, stronger. And for those of you who are not there yet, let this be your encouragement that you are on your way there. Continue with the inner work because the rewards that you reap are going to be so healing, so powerful. You're not going to even be able to recognize yourself. It says here, as I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I love it. Collective, I'm going to leave you here. Thanks again for hanging out with me if you've made it this far. Until next time.